Good afternoon. I'm Scott Haskins, principal at Irwin County High School. I'm here today to brief you on some changes that we have to some policies and procedures to the start of this school year. I want to take the opportunity to go over some of these changes with you and tell you some information about where we'll be providing additional information at a later time. The school year changes that we have in place are for the protection and safety of your child and our staff. So we're hoping that everybody will work with us and work together with us to make this a smooth start to a school year in a very difficult time in our country's history. First of all, I want to talk about open house. This year we will be doing a 100% virtual open house. We will push out more information about times and availability of this open house on our website as well as our social media pages, so that will be coming soon. A parent letter will also be going out through social media and our website that will include all the information that I go over today, as well as additional information that we have for parents as well as students. I'll start with arrival at school. Arrival at school is going to be a little bit different this year than it ever has been in the past. For one thing, doors will not open until 7:20. So we're asking that all parents be prepared for that. Students that drive to school, be prepared for that. We will not open the doors until 7:20. On that first day of school, all students will report to their homeroom, and from there we will give you more instruction, your schedules, as well as any changes for the day. They will also receive updated schedules. After that first day, however, high school students will report to first block. So that's a little bit different. I know on first day we have to get that out of the way, some house cleaning things. So after the first day, we'll make sure we report to first block at the beginning of the day. There will be staff in place in the hallways to help direct students on all of those days. So if they get lost or confused, we'll have somebody there that they can ask questions to. The big changes, however, come as they arrive on campus. Bus riders will arrive between 7:20 and 7:55 in the morning. They will be able to enter into the gym entrance as soon as they get off the bus. They will have a wellness check before they arrive on campus, so they will be free to go enter the building when they arrive on campus. Car riders or parent drop-off, they will, if you can, please arrive between 7:30 and 7:50 in the morning. The staggered times helps us to keep from having a congested area as much as possible, but we also need to be mindful of others and try to be patient with us these first few days as we start on a very difficult process to this school year. All riders must remain with your car until they have had a wellness check, and at that time, when they are cleared, they can enter the building through the front entrance of our school. The next group I want to address is our students who arrive in the student parking lot. We'd like for them to try to arrive as close to 7:40 as possible. All students who ride in that car need to remain with that car until they have a wellness check. There will be adults that are employed with the school system that will be in that parking lot trying to get that done as quickly as possible. Once they are cleared, they will then proceed around the back of the school to head to the 600 hallway where Mr. Pridgeon's room is, and that's where they will enter the building. Any and all riders that ride in that car with them onto our campus need to proceed to that route to get into the school building. Again, they will be checked in the parking lot to make sure that they are symptom-free, and then they can proceed to that 600 check-in. All students who arrive at school after the initial morning check need to go through the front office to sign in and have a wellness check. Any student that comes late, any student that doesn't report to first block, but they report to second block, any student that leaves campus and comes back needs to report to the front office to have a wellness check before they proceed to class. Breakfast changes. There is a very big breakfast change. When students enter the building after being cleared through a wellness check, they will go by a breakfast pickup area. Those will be located at 3 entrances, one at the 600 hallway, one at the gym entrance, and one at the front entrance. And they will grab their breakfast and they will report to either homeroom or first block. As I've said, the first day we will report to homeroom first. After that, starting the second day of school, they will be reporting directly to their first block class. So that's where they go for breakfast. They will eat in their classrooms, and then we will dispose of trash accordingly as it comes. Lunch changes, again, kind of big changes for lunch. We are going to try to stagger as much as we can lunch dismissals to the lunchroom. The lunches will be served in two areas. One being the lunch line that we've always used where they can get a hot meal, but we're also going to provide a salad or bag lunch pickup that will be out in the eating area so that it won't be as congested in the line. We also provide an inside and an outside option for seating, and we encourage all students to spread out and use social distancing as much as possible and to utilize both of those areas so that we can spread out. For the remainder of at least these 90 days or until further notice, until it's safe, we are asking that no parents or outside guests come to lunch and visit their children. And we are also asking that no outside food or drinks be delivered at school. This is only for your safety, and it only will stay in place as long as we think that it's safe for that to be happening. After that, we will open that back up if possible. Restroom changes. Restrooms will be spot cleaned throughout the day. They will be cleaned in a much more thorough manner at the end of the day, each day. Signage will be posted to encourage students to educate them on the proper sanitation and procedures while they're in the restroom and when they're leaving the restroom. The high school teachers will monitor restrooms during class changes to try to make sure there is no overcrowding. Water fountains will be disabled at the beginning of school. We encourage all parents to send students with a refillable water bottle so that they may hydrate throughout the day. In the near future, water fill stations will be placed throughout the building. Students will be able to refill their bottles as needed. We're also asking the high school students monitor themselves and use safe distancing for the bathroom and the hallways. Hallway transition. Staff will develop a transitional period in which they allow students to go into the hallway with time in between so that we don't crowd the hallways. Also, all traffic will move to the right of the hallway to move so that everybody's on one side or the other of the wall instead of down the middle. And we are asking that additional time, we are giving additional time for transition if needed because of these changes. Bell schedule will be pretty much the same. We will have a tardy bell ring at 8 o'clock and first block will last until 10 o'clock. That's an elongated period simply because we're doing announcements. It's homeroom in that block as well when we are doing clubs and homeroom type stuff. So that will be first block. 10:05 to 11:35 is second block. Third block is 11:40 to 1:40. We have two lunches, as we always have. First lunch starts at 11:35 and lasts till 12:05. Second lunch is 1:10 to 1:40. And then fourth block from 1:45 to 3:15. We will also provide more information about who goes to what lunch, and that will depend on your schedule, so you'll get that information in homeroom that first day, and we'll go over that. Final thoughts. Our number one priority is the safety of our students and staff. We ask for the flexibility from our parents and community to help us and to work with us to try to make this transition as smooth and as safe as possible. We want you all to know that we love your children, and we're going to try to care for them as best we can when they're under our watch. And we also want to thank you for the opportunity to instruct your children and to have them in our school system. I ask that you please be with us in prayer as we start this school year. And I just want to wish everybody a great start to our school year. And I want to say God bless us all, and please continue to pray for us. Thank you.